Yesterday streamed for quite a while actually, and I was showing you guys my Shabbat prep, but it was kind of lame because most of it was me cleaning and I didn't have many ingredients, so all I made was sweet potatoes, and I wanted to show you guys what I ended up making. So I'm streaming, but it's really more just an easy way to not edit video. So I have one friend coming and I'm like, it's it's 2:56. Shabbat starts at 4:01. I'm gonna light at like 3:50 or so. So I've got like 50 minutes. And I'm a little bit panicked right now, as happens before Shabbat. But no, usually I'm actually pretty calm before Shabbat because I'm not really doing much on Fridays, but I just came back from my office because I had to do some work, and then I just found out from my client that what I worked on today was not necessary. So I'm a little bit frazzled from that. And I told him I can't fix it before Shabbat. So it was a little bit stressful, but I'm gonna take this next like 50 minutes and just calm down a little bit. Oh, I have people on here. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I ended up making, and I have to put some dressings on stuff. So yesterday I was going to cheat and just buy schnitzel and just do sides, and then I just couldn't do it because it's like I love hosting and I love cooking, and this particular friend, I haven't had her over for a while, and I really like to go all out. So I was like, I'm not just gonna buy schnitzel, no way. So I ended up making chicken and made everything myself. And I'm just putting them on my plata and stuff. So I have, what was this called? It was called tiki, I think it's tikka masala. It's curry chicken, and I put onions and garlic in addition to the sauce that I got, and it's chicken thighs. So that's that. I don't have fish. I don't always do like fish and meat, of course. If I was doing like a more formal dinner, I would do it, but it ends up just being too much food, honestly. And I don't personally like eating in courses, so I'll just skip the fish course. And then I have, these are the sweet potatoes. It's glazed sweet potato and carrot, but I have it already like wrapped up in here. But this is the leftover, just so you can see. That's what that looks like, what's in here. It's like honey glazed carrots and sweet potato. And then I have in my crock pot some turmeric basmati rice. And then I have some beautiful eggplant. I just broiled with olive oil. I usually make a bunch of this, but I was just in a rush, so I only did one eggplant. And then I have one of my favorite go-tos, just garlicky green beans. And I'm gonna put that in so I use my slow cooker as my second, like I only have one small plata. So I use my slow cooker as another food warmer. So I'm gonna put some, hi Winnie. I'm gonna put some of my green beans on here. It should be plenty. So I put it in parchment paper. And then I'll put it as a second layer on top of my rice. Like that. Okay. Cover it. And then I have this tomato salad, tomato, cucumber, and parsley and red onions. It's not quite an Israeli salad because it's just like big chunks. And I'm gonna dress that. I'll dress that right before we eat. So I don't want the dressing to sit. And then I have like what's become one of my favorite salads. I don't know what this is called or what country's cuisine this is, but I've seen it in various contexts, but this is a salad that it's mostly celery leaves, but also parsley, which I think is really interesting because in America, we literally throw out the celery leaves and we don't do anything with them. Like maybe some people put them in soup, but I've never eaten them until I got here. And so this is like a dupe of a salad I've seen before. And it's, yeah, celery, parsley, cranberries, very finely diced red onion, which is kind of my addition to it, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds. And I'm gonna dress this now. Because this is one of those salads that gets soggy very quickly, so I don't recommend dressing this until it's like within 4 hours of eating, and then the next day it's not as good. So I'm just gonna dress it now. And she's coming over here to light. So I like to light early and I like to light before she comes so that I just kind of have my own quiet time. And then I'm taking her to Mayanot, which is not my usual shul. It's a Chabad shul. And it's like a very fun place. So I wanted her to see it. She's only been in Israel for a few months now, so it's all still new to her. Yes, I'll do the whole. Yeah, I just love this salad so much. But I actually I like mine better than the one I've bought before. Because I can dress it fresh and so it's not like soggy. So yeah, that's what the inside looks like. It's like so good. Hello. Okay, so I'm doing it's kind of the same combo stuff I used in my carrots, basically. Doing honey. Oh no, I have to get the lemon juice. So it's like a sweet and sour. So I just did a big squirt of honey. Doing, oh wow, 53 people. That's kind of a lot. Lemon juice. Maybe I'll only do lemon juice. I won't do apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I do both. Just hi from India. Yum. This is such a good salad. You know what? I will add a little bit of the vinegar because I like this, like, has a different tang to it. So that's my salad. So I have 2 salads, 3 side vegetables, a starch, and my chicken. And my little, I'll show you guys my mini little chalot. They're really cute. And for lunch tomorrow, I just made pesto pasta, which I'll have with some of this too. I'll probably only dress like half of this for tonight because we won't eat all of this. And I'm just gonna leave my eggplant room temp. The one thing I didn't do, which I feel terrible about, is that I don't have a dessert, which is really a bummer. And I don't really have like, I have apples and clementines, which isn't really the most exciting dessert. I don't have chocolate or anything. Okay. So, yeah. I'll show you guys my table. Oh, and I got a different wine. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of wine I like. I think I like Malbec and Shiraz, but I got this one this time. Cabernet. Put my honey away. Okay, so that's that. My apartment's nice and clean, except for a few things. But this is my table. I'll put my challah on here. And I'll show you guys my little challah. Hi from South Africa. Oh, Chevy, okay. Shabbat Shalom, Meod Ohevet et Hasratunim Shalach. מה זה הסרטונים? הסרטונים. Petach Tikva. I've never been there. So I didn't go to the shuk today. I was gonna go. I got up really early. I got up at like 5 and then went to the supermarket as soon as it opened. And because I had to do work, which ended up not being necessary, I figured I would spare the time and not go to the shuk, so I ended up just going to my local supermarket and got these little challahs there. These are like the perfect size because they're minis, but they're not, like they're bigger than just a single roll, so it's nice. It's kind of like sandwich size. I have these, and then I also have sesame. I don't know which one I'm gonna do. I'll do regular. I'll do the regular. This will be tomorrow. And she's bringing coleslaw, which doesn't really match our menu, but that's okay. And I forgot to buy pickles. Do I want to toast the challah? Your hamster died. Oh, videos. Oh yes, I need to know that word. Sartunim. I need to look that up so I can pronounce it correctly. So I'm just gonna keep these. Sirtonim. Okay, tada. Sirtonim. Sirtonim. So I'll put this on my table. That. just, you know, just for now. So it stays fresh. Also, this is my challah cover. Like, I have different challah covers. It's really just nice little handkerchief napkins, basically. And I don't really like those really ornate ones that you see at most Judaica shops. So you can see my table's kind of, I don't know, this doesn't really match today, but it'll do. And then I have to turn on my lights that I want for Shabbat. I'll put them away. My little stuffed animals came back out. What country do you live in? I'm in Israel, in Jerusalem. For weird things like this out. I mean, she won't care, but put things away. And some books out. And put these away. This is the book I'm going to read on Shabbat tomorrow. I'm going to try not to nap tomorrow, so my sleep will be nice, but I'm like halfway through it. But I haven't read this in a while. I usually read books and then don't read them all the way through and just kind of take breaks. What was I doing? Move this. Oh, my lights. So I already have I don't have a Shabbat fridge, so I have to do, like, I have these things, which you oh, I don't even have it on that side. I just put tape on here, and then this one, it's supposed to be for Shabbat where you like can take this off, but this thing flicks forward and then the light will still come on, so I have to put tape all over it. So that's my fridge. So my fridge light is already set. And then I have, what's really nice about homes in Israel, many of them have timers on your, I'll show you. Like we have this in our, what do you call this? The fuse box. So I actually have the timer set for Shabbat, so I can just flick that on. And I set it so that the light will go off at midnight, just in case I want to stay up a little bit, midnight. And then I have it on from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. so that when I'm getting ready in the morning, there's light, and then it turns back on at 1 p.m. So I've done that, and then I'll change my light settings. I always leave that one on because it's not connected to the fuse, so that way I kind of have a night light no matter what. And then I like to turn these lights so it's just a side. That bulb is sticking out. Maybe I should fix it now. I'll do it later. Yeah. So that's usually what I usually just have those lights on the side and then just keep these off. I think that'll be good. Yeah. And I have my Shabbat candles pretty ready. Move this. That's for her because she's gonna come and light here. And I can put these little guys in now. The timer is very smart. Yeah, it's very nice. It's really convenient. I don't like this necklace I'm wearing, so I'm gonna change it. Looks kind of weird with this outfit. I've lived in Israel for 3 years, and I've lived in this apartment for 2 years. Okay. nicer necklace. My hair's kind of messy. My little butterfly clip. The shul I'm going to tonight, it's very casual. It's like a very hippie, bohemian kind of crowd. So I might even wear my Toms instead of my Rothy's. It's more comfortable. I think I'll do that. So what I do before I put these in, I just singe the tops. I just like kind of get it started so that I can do this. See, if I do that, then it'll catch more quickly, because it's always stressful if you're lighting your candles and then it doesn't catch and you have to like do a second match, which isn't really so kosher. So I've learned to do that. So you can give it a little fluffy, so it's not all covered in wax. And then I will drop them in. They're just little floaties. That one. There it is. And then just have my little dreidel on there. And her candle, I have this little tea light, but these are like the nicer tea lights that are a little bit longer. So that's our little setup. For a long time, I was just having the custom of only lighting one candle just for myself, but I've readopted, I've kind of gone back and forth, but I've readopted doing 2 candles. And then I have this little ceramic thing, which I put nearby here so that we can drop the matches in here, because you don't blow out the match after you light. And then I have my nice long IKEA special Shabbat matches. So that is all set. What else? I think that's it. I think I'm ready. Yeah, my timer's not on yet. I'm hungry. I didn't eat lunch today. Did I eat today? Oh yeah, I had something for breakfast. I didn't eat lunch. Where is your friend? She's not here yet. She's gonna be here in like 30 minutes or so. Makore. Seeing you're gonna light a lot of candles because of Hanukkah. Hi Brenda, Shabbat Shalom. You know what? I have the time. Maybe I should polish this guy. It's like a little bit, could use a little polish. What are you guys eating for Shabbat? I was just thinking of running out to get something. No, it's too close. It's too close. What am I looking for? Silver polish. Hi Chris, Shabbat Shalom. Okay, I haven't used this before. Oh, weird. It's like a gel paste. I thought it was gonna be liquid. silver multi-metal foam. I actually think it's pretty when it's like slightly tarnished and has this yellow look. I want a gold colored kiddush cup. I want to get something made in Korea. That would be pretty. It's okay. I was scared to touch it because I was afraid that it'd like burn my skin or something. I think it's okay. All right, let's see how well this works. I'm just gonna start with the plate in case it isn't a good idea to do this now. Texture is weird. It's like a paste. Oh wow, that works really well. I don't have gloves like handy. It's okay. Yeah, I probably should. Probably should. I need to buy a box of gloves. I have like 2 or 3 pairs, but they're in my emergency bag. Like those rubber gloves. Can you tell? Yeah, look how yellow this is. It's pretty yellow. Wow. Do the back. Nobody's gonna tell me what they're eating for Shabbat. It's a one-way conversation. Crickets. Yeah, I'm really glad though that I ended up making that chicken and like cooking a lot more this morning, because like she would have been totally fine if I just bought schnitzel, but it's so not me. And I was like, I can't do that. Not that there's anything wrong with schnitzel. I get very excited when there's schnitzel on the table. Like I love it, but it just seems not very hostess-like. And I didn't want to pass an opportunity to make something. I actually thought I'd have a lot more out of that chicken, but after tonight, and I'll send her home with leftovers, I think I'll have enough to like eat once for lunch, like on Sunday or something. But okay, yeah, I should have worn gloves. It's getting messy. Fish, and after dish my mouth the meat with rice, LOL. And after dish my mouth a meat with rice. I don't have fish this week. I wonder how toxic this is for my hands. This is my special kiddush cup from Rabbi Elbaz, Reuven Elbaz? I think his first name's Reuven. Yeah, I think so. No, not Reuben. I'll have to look that up now. Okay, that's much better. It's silver now. And my hands look like a chimney sweep. Okay. Now we have to wash this very nicely. I'm always worried, like no matter how many times I do this, I'm always worried before the timer if the timer is actually going to go off at the right time. You have to drink something or clean the mouth between fish and meat. It's a Jewish thing. Yeah, I knew that, but just the way you wrote it, I wasn't sure what you were saying you're eating. By the way, I never knew that until I moved here, that you don't mix meat and fish. Because I think it's a minhag and not halacha. I'm not sure. I mean, I go by that now, but I never heard of it before. Also because I wasn't eating meat before I moved here, so it's also probably why I didn't know. From Los Angeles, it's 5:25, up early, giving a newborn a bottle. Ooh, thanks for keeping me entertained in such a tired moment. Oh, that's so nice. That's sweet. Good job. I saw the cutest newborn yesterday. Or I don't know if they were newborn, but he or she looked like they must have been like weeks old, like very small. It looks like a little sack of potatoes or something. It was so cute. And the baby had a lot of hair, which I think is really funny when they're born with a lot of hair. Okay, T-minus 30. .401 is the lighting time. So if I light at 350, that'd be nice. I wonder how that wine will be. I used to always buy Pesagot wine. And then I realized, actually this Dalton wine, which is like 20-30 shekels cheaper, I actually like it a lot. So at home, like that's kind of what I'll drink. I'll still get Pesagot now and then, but if I bring a gift, then I'll get a Pesagot. Beautiful. I'll put salt on the table. I'll put my salt. Oh, I need more of those little bronze things. Oh, I guess I could just bring this, my little salt. I'm gonna leave the AC on, which is kind of crazy because during the day it's warm, And then in the morning it's cold. So I'm gonna be risky and leave it on 26, which is kind of high. I think that's it. You guys want to see my rock garden? That's my garden. I have to rearrange it though. I need to figure out a different place to put that, so it's just kind of sitting there. Oh, and I'm gonna show you guys. So these are 40 cubes, and I'm about to do something for 40 days. I'm not gonna commit to it yet by saying it, but I think I'm gonna share it on this video, so I just have that over there. But whenever I try to like work on something, I use those cubes to count the days. And it's just kind of a nice way to visualize. Always put chapstick on before Shabbat. Get it in there before I can't. And I have this, I can just smell this, but it's an aromatherapy thing, so I just like to put some on before I can. This one kind of smells like citronella or something. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. I don't want to wear that. I don't want to wear that either. Maybe I'll just wear this ring. Switched. All right. Okay, so that's it. I'm ready. I am ready. And I'm hungry and I'm excited. Last Shabbat, for Friday, I went to my neighbor's for dinner. And then during the day, I was alone. And I just like slept a ton. So I'll be more social. And tomorrow, maybe I'll go to the hotel. I think I should do that because I used to go every Shabbat afternoon. I'd walk to the hotel, but I haven't done that in a long time. And it's been pretty irregular, so that'll keep me awake if I'm trying not to sleep tomorrow, which is gonna be tough. Oh, and I also have to, it's 3:33. Last thing on my checklist before I go, Shabbat clock, kosher clock. These things are awesome because you can set 10 alarms on this, and then it has this cover so that you don't accidentally touch it for Shabbat. And I just kind of like the design. But the annoying thing about this, I've bought 3 or 4 of these at this point, and like they're just like made in China, and I shouldn't say that like that, but they malfunction a lot. So like I've bought so many because they keep breaking, and sometimes the alarm goes off and it'll just like keep going off, and then the display kind of goes out. So this one has had some issues, but hopefully it'll work. It only has to work for the first alarm, which is the morning one. So I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. Shul starts at 8. And then I have a 4 p.m. in case I take a nap. And then it wakes me up in time for mincha, which is kind of late because tomorrow we're ending at like 5:15 or so. I don't know what time Shabbat ends right now. I'm gonna look it up, and then I'll grab one of the, like a bulletin or something out when I'm out, and that always has the times on it, so that's reliable. But I'll check on my phone too. I usually just write it down on a piece of paper beforehand. Oh, the last thing. See, there's always something more. I'm just bringing my nicer cup since I have a guest. Like, this is usually in my room. I'll put this one in my kitchen for tonight. And that's it. So I'm glad I got to show you guys what I actually ended up making, because It was kind of lame yesterday where all I made was sweet potatoes and basically cleaned for 2 hours. Okay, so Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm glad to see you, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Shabbat. Bye.